the day I die.
Hey, what's up guys, Apex Inc. here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit different of a video. Today I'm going to be doing a video on a game called Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. This is a really fun game. I got it back in, I think, August, and I've been playing it basically every day since then. I'm already level 71 out of 85. So today I'm going to be doing a little beginner's guide on what you should farm and how to farm it. So basically, all the way on the right, you're going to unlock this, I think at level 20 or something. It's called the Galactic War. This is the place where you can farm characters very easily. You can just do the battles, which is 12 battles. Each day you can get 1,200 of these tokens, and you can buy shards for your characters. So you can buy any of these characters in here. I would recommend starting out by farming Luminara and then the Captain Phasma and then Tebow or Biggs next. So that's the Galactic War. It's really easy to farm characters from that. So then we have the Squad Arena, which it's kind of hard to farm characters from it because it's pretty hard to get the tokens for it. So I would recommend farming for Rebels or Jedi first. Right now I'm working on Stormtrooper Han, which he's a good tank. And Eth Koth, he's not a really good Jedi, but he works for the Yoda event. So that's that. And there's a event that usually goes on. There's the Yoda event where you can do it's a challenge where you take Jedi and you have to have them at 5 stars to unlock Yoda. But if you have 5 characters that are 5 stars, you can unlock Yoda. Or if you have, let's say, 5 characters that are 3 stars, you can get shards for Yoda and gems and stuff like that. And then they have droid challenges, which they aren't really worth going into until later in the game. So you have data cards in the store. Most of these packs right here are not worth getting. I would recommend for the first few times, until you're level 35 or 40, I would recommend getting these chromium data packs. They work really well for getting characters and shards for your characters. And for the bronzium packs, you get, I think, 5 a day, and then you get tokens to get them. Then for the shipments, you can get gear for the credits, which that I usually just buy it out. But if you don't have the right amount of credits, don't. Then you have, at some specific level, you unlock the Cantina battles. So this place is a place where you can farm characters like Lando, Geonosian Soldier, Luke, Chewbacca. Basically, you can farm all the characters in here, but when you get to the harder battles, it costs more energy and it doesn't give you as many characters. So I would recommend for this farming Old Ben, which he's not the top priority, but he's someone that I've farmed. He's a good Jedi for the Yoda event. And then I would recommend farming Lando. Lando is one of the best characters for splash damage. He has really good critical hit damage, but he is kind of hard to gear up. And then when you do a Cantina battle, you get these Cantina credits, which if you get 400 of them, you can go into this shop right here and you can farm characters out of here. So for characters out of here, I would recommend first farming Qui-Gon. He is a really good character. He calls assists, and he can debuff enemies. And then after he's farmed up pretty high, farm fives. He's a really good tank that inflicts speed down. So then you have the challenges, which you should do those every day. It'll give you gear and credits and stuff like that. Then you have the mod battles and mod challenges that you get into that later, and the guild, which you unlock later. But for the guild store, when you do unlock it, I would recommend farming Rey out of this whenever you can. Sometimes she'll pop up and you just spend your guild currency to get her. She's a really good attacker, and she's probably the best attacker in the game. So for characters I would recommend farming the most, I would recommend first farming for Phasma. She's a really good attacker, and she can inflict speed down. Qui-Gon is pretty good. Luminara is good. Fives is good. Geonosis Soldier is pretty good, but he's not as good as some of the other characters. And Rey is one of the main people you want to farm because she can do just immense amounts of damage. And then, of course, you have Lando. So I've unlocked quite a few characters, but most of them I've just left at low levels because they're not worth saving up gear and putting it towards them. So yeah, this is basically now my favorite game. So if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.